Hey, good evening everybody and welcome back to Press Play. I'm your host JJ48 and tonight we are going to be continuing with The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Last time we had come to which province is this? The Eldin province. We managed to restore the light to the province, but we still need to collect the Twilight fragment. I keep forgetting if they're Twilight fragments or Shadow fragments, but we need to collect the fragments. We've come up to Death Mountain, where the Gorons have been, for the most part, not terribly friendly. So we're gonna have to. What's this go down to? Do we see something with that symbol? I don't know that we have a way through that yet. It's probably needs bombs. So, okay, I think the only thing we can do is go up. Hey. Yeah. There we go. Okay, do we need to... This looks like a way over, because before last time we went down to the hot springs, we can see on the map there. So oh good, came into this little overhang and the falling rock stop. It's kind of nice. A permanent one that we're gonna have trouble getting past, or is this time it off and on? So far it doesn't seem to be stopping, so and those Gorons down there seemed a little relaxed, so they didn't seem like they wanted to help us get up higher. Can I like jump on top of this thing to go over it? No? Okay. Oh, there's a climbing net here. Did we speak to you, sir? Heard there's also a hot spring down at the base of the mountain in Kakariko Village. When the day comes that we can travel freely between the mountain and the village, I would love to try it out for myself. I don't know that we saw a hot spring in Kakariko Village, did we? Unless maybe whatever's going on up here that's making everything go crazy is also affecting that. Maybe we'll find a hot spring once we deal with things up here. Okay, so... Alright, I'm gonna need your help getting up to the next level. Is that alright? Thank you. That help us, because we have this steam vent we can't seem to get past. It's not seem to be going on and off. So yeah, that's where we just were. I can't just like block with my shield or something. So how does coming up here help us? Does it help us? Oh, maybe if I put my boots on. Can I walk through here? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, that's... Okay, I was thinking of iron boots as being, you know, weigh us down so that we can go underwater if we ever need to, or, you know, we've actually been shown in this game the sumo wrestling. Ow. Okay, now let me keep the boots on. Okay, even though it looks like it was just the two of them. Okay. But get ready to put the boots on if we see more. Okay. Seems to be the best strategy. Let them hit the shield and then bounce. Ow. Dude, didn't even give me a chance to get prepared. Alright, there we go. It was not very sporting of you. I guess it could be argued that it's not very sporting of me to, you know, be using a sword and shield in a fist fight, but yeah, it's really on them. Okay, so we've got a bunch of Gorons hanging around. Are they all gonna come at me? Because the ones in the spring were friendly, but that seemed to be because they were just kind of relaxing in the spring. Hey, enough. Is this young one such an imposing enemy that you must all gang up on him? I think not, little brothers. I am a Goron elder, little human. I am called Goron. Because of certain circumstances, I must lead the Goron tribe in place of Darbus, our tribal patriarch. Tell me, little human, do you come from the village below? You've done well to come this far. You are strong for a human. However, the mines beyond here are sacred to my tribe. Outsiders are not allowed, unless... I could make an exception, but you would have to beat me in a contest of power. Are you willing to try that, little human? Sure. Not that we've been given a secret that might help us beat you. I will have to insist that I not be barefoot, though. I think. Don't know if I actually need the boots for sumo, but... We needed to catch them when they were rolling. Do we need it for sumo? Well, we're allowed to wear our normal boots at least. Oh. Okay, that was unexpected. Your body is skinny, brother, and so you are too light. You do not stand a chance. Try again later, brother. Okay, maybe put the boots on first, because it doesn't give me a chance to equip them. Okay, well, let's try again. Don't pay attention to the clanking sounds. I haven't done anything different. I just think I might stand a better chance now that I know what to expect. Well, what is it? You want to try again, little human? Absolutely. Think you're tough, do you? Let us find out. Actually, I just have a lot more courage than wisdom. Ooh, got him. Young warrior, you have a strong will and sharp eyes. Fine traits. Want to see how well you can use them? Sure. You've seen it, I would bet. The mountain erupting without pause. When the mountain began to rage, all four of us elders and Darbus, our patriarch, went inside to investigate its anger. We have a treasure that was entrusted to us by the spirits, and we must protect it, do you understand? But the moment Darbus reached out and touched the treasure, everything went wrong. He collapsed, and before our very eyes transformed into an unspeakable monster. He began to rage through the mines, trailing ruin behind him, and the eruptions grew more frequent and more severe. We used all of our strength to seal him deep inside the mountain. It grieved us to do this to our patriarch, but we had no other course of action. I ask this favor of you, young warrior. Go to the aid of Darbus. Make no mistake, the spirits have guided you here. Yeah, that's kind of the way I see it too. I, Gorkorod, need your help. On behalf of my entire clan, I ask you for your aid.
Hey.
You two, let the young warrior pass. Okay, let's move a little bit faster here. What do you all have to say? Start with you again. The mines are full of traps, all placed to protect the treasure from thieves. And worse than traps, since the eruption began, foul creatures of all shapes have settled into every corner of the mines. Getting to the Patriarch's location will not be easy. I would prepare your blade, young warrior. Oh, is that why I can do it? You guys don't have any swords. Which is odd because we've established that the Bigoron sword explicitly comes from the Gorons. But maybe you don't have a Bigoron. So, the fact that you got by so many Gorons to get here was shocking. But to beat the Elder, I am in utter disbelief. Neither humans nor Gorons should make judgments based on appearance, I suppose. And so a valuable lesson was learned. I am glad we heeded the Elder's words and did not attack you, brother. It might have been we who were sent flying. Yep, that's the only reason that was a good thing. You defeated the Elder, so it is possible you may be able to save our Patriarch, brother. Please, brother, help the Goron tribe and all of Death Mountain. Hey, what about you? Hey, wait up, brother. If you're headed down, I recommend using this elevator. Oh. Oh, I'm over here now? Okay, I wanted to speak to you anyway, but I guess this must be an elevator that like goes down either to Kakariko Village or near Kakariko Village. That's nice. This elevator leads straight to the hot spring. Oh, no, just to the hot spring. Leads straight to the hot spring, brother. Just use your weight to activate the switch. Okay. So not quite all the way down to the base of the mountain. There's a little bed here. I wonder whose bed this is. 'Cause I'm not seeing like beds all over the place. Like, you know, there's some kind of communal barracks or something. At the same time, this doesn't really seem like it's decorated to be like someone's room or something, and that doesn't seem like it's, you know, if this was anybody's room, I'd expect it to be like the Patriarch's or something, and that doesn't seem like that would be his bed. You know, just because it just seems very plain. What's this? Okay, we have a wheel and a chain. Looks like... I was going to say it looks like a minecart without wheels, but then these things, these prongs on the front and back make me think maybe instead of a minecart, maybe it's like a bucket for two people to carry. You know, like you'd lift this up and have one Goron up here with these over his shoulders and one back here with those over his shoulders. Okay, And I guess stands for watching the Goron fights. All right. Now I need to speak to you guys. You, did you really win without cheating? If I find out that you cheated, human, you will pay. I guess it depends on what you consider cheating. I don't recall there being any specific rules against what I did, but these mines are sacred ground that even we rarely enter, brother. But we do not have the strength to save the Patriarch. We have no choice, brother. So do you not, like, mine stuff from the mines? Who would have imagined the Elder losing? I know, the Elder let you in. There's no other way a tiny thing like you could have won. Yeah, that must be it. What are these? There's a... looks like a large handprint and 2 small handprints. But they're both right hands, so it's not like that's one person putting both their hands up there. It looks like it's just not sure what that's about. Can't seem to interact with it at all. Maybe we'll learn more later. Okay. You guys, since you're going inside, please rescue our Patriarch, brother. The Elder has given his permissions. You are welcome to enter, brother. Okay. Very quickly went from attack on sight to you're our sworn brother. Okay, Goron mines. I guess the Gorons, it's not necessarily that I don't know that we've really seen aggressive Gorons before, but they are quick to embrace us as family whenever we, in any game where we help them out. So. It's odd music. I like you can see the path here. There's this worn down area in the middle where must be where workers tend to walk. So it's just worn down over the years. Okay. And I guess these Gorons are a little bit more industrial than some of the Gorons we've encountered in previous games. So these pipes everywhere. Okay, so let's... These things are cracked. I wonder if we'll be able to, like, bomb them later or something. Okay. And for being so close to lava, I'm kind of surprised we don't need a red tunic or anything. But I guess this game probably doesn't have the colored tunics. Well, looks like we do have slots for more clothing. I don't know if that'll be a red and blue tunic or if it'll be some other effect, but we'll find out as we go on. Okay, so I think right now we only have this caged area really that we can go. Okay, there's a switch here. So let's... Is this for the same thing? I guess if we want to go back the other way. Oh no, this is for up here. Okay. Yeah, it's enemy sound. Where's there an enemy? Okay. Did I want to come out here and then run around that way to get over to that ladder? I guess if I climb up this ladder, will it let me proceed, or is this going to allow me to go back so I can try that again? Okay, yeah, it's just going to let me try again. So, okay. Okay, I thought I wanted to come over to this way, but what I'm going to have to do is this path will let us go back. We can hit the switch again, come on out, and then run back around to get to that ladder. What are you? Like some kind of lava frog or something. First I was wondering if it might be some kind of fire octorok, but that definitely did not look like an octorok head. We got like a slug thing on the ground, which we've seen fire slugs before. Those were in Ocarina of Time. I believe they were in Ocarina of Time. Don't recall if we saw them again in Majora's Mask. Okay, we also have stuff on the ceiling. Not sure if those are more fire slugs or if those are some other kind of creature. I see a chest over there. Like 3 eyes. Red rupee. This lets us go back to the beginning if we need to. Okay, yep, that is another fire slug thing. Is there anything up here? That would let us go back down if we wanted to. It's over this way. Oh, okay. So it's all the way over there. I don't think we're gonna make it this cycle. Definitely not. Nope, okay. Hesitated. So I think this time, since it doesn't do the cutscene, it should be easier to orient ourselves, and that slug's dead, so should be okay. What's this? This platform looks like it should go down. And it has the Goron symbol on it. Okay. There we go. Another Goron symbol on the wooden door, which does not seem like that would be a great choice in a lava cave. Oh, what's that above the door? Okay, we have a crane. before we look at that, I want to see. Okay, Goron symbol up above. And then I can't tell if what's to either side is just kind of scribbles, you know, like just decorative flourish, decorative scroll work or something, or if it's meant to be actual writing. It's mirrored on both sides, I guess. So that, I guess, decoration or possibly some kind of pictures is more likely than letters. But, okay. Is it? You're not a Goron, you're a bokoblin. Okay. Ramp. These are the... I'm assuming these are also bokoblins because we have the ones that have the kind of round spherical heads, but then we also have the ones that have like slightly different shaped heads and have the really big tuft of hair pulled back. So this will definitely be a game once we get to the end when we do our analysis. I'm going to want to makes me think that we're going to want sorry, when we get to our analysis, I think we're going to want to actually look at the enemies, like their character models and things, as still images. Small key, good. Because it's in the game when they're moving around and trying to attack us, it's a little hard to get a clear look at them. So we'll see what we can during the game, but definitely at the end we'll probably be looking at a lot of the enemies. Okay, so this is on here. Okay, it doesn't look like that's anything in particular, just a design. All the different colors, though, that it's not discrete colors like there's different parts. It's some kind of metal or stone or something that just, I guess, comes in a lot of colors. Makes me think of like Mother of Pearl or something, which I guess is neither metal nor stone, but I'm guessing the fact that it's in the mines, it's some kind of rock that just has all these nice swirly colors in it, like maybe some kind of granite or something, or marble, or I don't know. Okay, we're gonna have to try to jump over before it dumps us into the lava. Okay, it's not too tough. Okay. Now then we have... Didn't really use that thing. Guess we'll come in here, see what's in here first. Okay, so you keep trying to face me, and not only is there a target on your sword, or on your tail, but it's a very bright color, which on the one hand makes sense. It looked like it was kind of gecko-ish, lizardish, salamander-ish, and you know, they often have different colored tails, but also makes it kind of obvious that's a weak point to the target. feet are making me think more gecko. But I'm not sure. Are geckos often associated with like hot places like this? There we go. Okay, it's going to slowly go back in. Oh, there's the Goron symbol again. Also interesting, it's more of just a gameplay mechanics thing. I guess once you pull it out, I have to wait for it to go all the way back in. But I'm able to kind of pull slightly to the left or right, so it's not quite as locked in as previous 3D Zeldas. Okay, this way. Okay, were the spikes on the end really necessary? Like, look at that. They don't even... It's not even like they fit into a bit in the wall to form some kind of, you know, solid... you know, we're going to have this pattern to help it latch better or something. It's just... They're just to be more of a hazard. Okay. Okay, so that's the same, looks like the same stuff that was on the crane. So, okay. What do we got here? Nope. Okay, so we can go in the water. Can't swim through, so we are gonna have to go underwater. Okay, we don't have a blue tunic, so are we gonna be limited on our air? Let's get as close as we can. Okay, that blue bar, I guess, is our air. Oh. Okay. So I guess... Whoa. Okay, doing first-person view from here is kind of interesting. So I'm looking down, but this is actually up towards the ceiling. Because this is the rock we stepped onto. Okay. I'm not even seeing anything to the side, so I don't think there's anything else we can do except just move on. Nope. Okay, it's really, it's kind of disorienting trying to direct link when he's upside down like that. Okay. So, two very useful uses of the iron boots here. One, go underwater to hold us to the bottom, and two, I guess we can stick to this green stuff and even get attracted to it when it has the field on, so. Okay. How's this? I get the feeling we're going to be doing sumo again. Okay, well, let's try. Let's see what's going on here. So this room is not as doesn't have as much going on as the other sumo room. Well, I guess there's quite a bit going on. It doesn't seem like it doesn't have the full stadium seating or something. It does have a couple seats. So maybe they sometimes have some people observing. And you look like you might be another elder. I mean, no offense, but just between like the cane and I think you look older than the other Gorons. So maybe each of these areas like belongs to a different elder, and the bed belongs to the elder. Again, very worn up to the middle. So we'll take a look back there after we introduce ourselves to this guy. Let's put on our boots just in case he wants to wrestle us. Ah, I thought I felt a presence, but what a surprise to find a young human. Word has come to me of you, and if Gorkoron has faith in you, then your heart must be true. I am one of the 4 Goron elders. Goramoto is my name. You are heroic, young human. Please, you must lend this tribe your power. Oh, cool. We got a key shard. You need all 3 shards to return the big key to its original shape. Okay. Okay, and there's that blue material in the middle, so if that's magnetic, or at least can be magnetic, then that probably helps they can break the 3 pieces apart and put them back together relatively easily, but still have it retain its shape once it's put together, I'm guessing. Okay. That is one of the key shards that, when merged together, form the key to the room where Darbus is being held. He is our patriarch. The key is split into 3 pieces. Each of us elders keeps a piece. You must hurry to the other elders. Oh, you didn't want to wrestle? Okay. I thought you would be in here, but I guess that was a mistake. You have little volcanoes smoking all over you. I guess maybe. I guess the Gorons do have, like, they actually eat rocks, and they're somewhat impervious to heat. So I guess maybe it makes sense that they are, in essence, living rocks, and so maybe. I wonder if this is like, if he represents a different breed of Goron, or if this is something that any Goron could do if they wanted to, or if they learned how, like grow little steam vents all over themselves. You also do look a bit shorter than the other Gorons, so maybe you are like a different, of a different line or something. The other 2 elders are at altars in the mine. They are praying. Collect all 3 key shards and save our tribe's patriarch. He suffers under the power of evil. Okay, so I guess this is the altar back here, and there's some more handprints on the wall. Some more symbols. But then the altar also is right here next to this sumo ring. So I guess maybe the sumo thing can be a sport or pastime, and maybe up front that's why they have the bleachers there. But I guess it also has a ceremonial purpose, which would explain why it's here in front of the altar, but without the bleachers. Okay, good. We have a map. Let's check the map. Okay, that's interesting. So it looks like we've pretty much explored the first floor. We just have to go back to the middle room, and then we'll be going up a floor and to explore the back of the Goron mines. Just interesting to see the tiers like this, that it's 2 floors, but they're almost completely separate from each other. There's just the one point of overlap. I guess I should ask, this red rupee that was at a chest right next to your altar, this isn't like a sacred rupee that, would be a grave offense for me to take it, right? Okay, didn't think so. Okay, looks like there's some metal here. shovel. I was going to say that's a very short shovel, but that it's taller than Link is, so it's actually not that short. It just has a very large, I don't know what you call the bottom part of a shovel, scoop, blade, in comparison to the handle. And a very large thing there. I guess it makes sense. It's Goron sized, not Link sized. I actually can't draw my sword in here. Okay, I'm gonna climb this ladder, see if I can get a good look at this altar as we climb up past. So it's interesting, this rock, this altar. Okay, I see a Goron symbol at the very top. There's a red stone in the middle, which actually kind of puts me in mind of the Goron ruby. I'll be interested to see the other altars to see if they all have red stones or if they use different stones for different altars. But it's clearly like it's been shaped so that it has this place for this red stone to lie. But it's not. It doesn't look like it's been fashioned into any kind of like coherent. Like it doesn't look like a Goron or any kind of particular shape. It just looks like it's mostly natural rock, just with this area cut out. And then the rope around it, with the little triangle things hanging off. I don't know what that symbolizes, but it reminds me very much of in Japanese culture. Actually, the whole thing kind of reminds me of a you have like Shinto shrines in the forest and whatnot, where or I don't know if they're shrines or what, but you'll have rocks and people will stack stones there for religious significance, and it's often like starts like here's a large stone with a kind of rope. I don't know if it's meant to be a talisman or just some kind of marker or what purpose it has, but it's kind of similar to that. So, hey. It's you again. Free at last. Gracious, you're that nice fellow who helped me out the other day. How nice to see you again. Well, now that we've found each other again, let's stick together for a bit, hmm? I'll be right with you, so if you want to warp out, just let me know. Okay. You've reunited with Uku. This kind character will let you out of the dungeons and return you to where you were. Okay. Very odd body shape, I have to say. Especially the feathers and then like the complete lack of feathers seemingly on top, but okay, we can use her as an item. So now we're up on top. We can. Okay, so if I put on the boots, walk up the walls. Kind of noisy. Can I fight on here? I can. Cool. Okay. Just want to see, is this platform flush with the ceiling? Okay, yeah, it is. I couldn't quite tell if this was flush with the ceiling or if it was like, here's a platform in the way and we could walk up the ceiling to get on top of it, but it doesn't seem to be the case. I do like this this additional use of the iron boots makes for kind of a fun twist on things, even if it is rather disorienting. So this came in that way. Came down there, jumped across. And this is where that, underneath us is where the wall with the spiky bits on it was that we had to pull out. But now, looks like we'll... Okay, I think when we hop on this switch, it's gonna... There we go. I want to be careful here because I don't know if I take damage if I'm going to get knocked off. And I'd really rather not do that. I guess I can... Oh, I can't use my boomerang upside down. Okay. Piece of heart. All right. Nice. Okay. So we can walk up the wall to get back up. I guess this isn't just magnetic stone because... Okay, whoa. Yeah, disorienting when we try to go to first-person view. This isn't just magnetic stone because we can see the electrical crackle there. And, like, we have this field that can come out to track link to it. So it's some kind of, like, electromagnetic stone. That's not going to drop us where we want, is it? I think. I guess we have to go around this way. Oh, I guess the green parts on here are kind of the... Okay. So we're kind of on the different level, so the green parts are the path. Go around this way. On the map, I should say. Just walking around on the ceiling with all this noise just kind of puts me in mind of I think an episode of Mythbusters where they were testing the idea of sneaking through vents, like in movies, to stealthily enter a building. And they had some ideas that worked if the vents were large enough, but it always made an incredible amount of noise. And definitely not good for a stealth mission. That's how I'm feeling here. We're not exactly going to be sneaking up on anybody like this. Although, fortunately, these slugs are not... They don't really take notice of us until we're close, and then we... by that point, it's too late for them. Okay, there we go. Okay, could have taken the boots off earlier, but really didn't want to fall down to the lower level and have to start all over again. Wow, you guys are very unobservant. Okay, maybe the boots would allow for a stealth mission after all. I guess stealth is all relative compared to, you know, how your enemies manage to perceive things, so. So what happens if we push this? Okay. So that's rather convenient. Let's go stand here. Doesn't seem like it would be exactly the most comfortable way to travel, but get out of here, fire keys. Kind of curious what these things are meant to be moving around, because I don't see any containers of ore, certainly not in the right format to, you know, be moved by those. Nor does it seem like there's an easy way to turn them off once you turn them on. So, looks like we got Tektites. I was going to try to take them out from a distance, but if they're all going to come at me, then I might as well just do that. Hey, it's locked onto you. What? Stop being locked on. Okay, so what do we have going on here? Okay, so this seems like the kind of place, where we're going to have a chest underwater. So we have a chest over there. Some skulls with horns on top. Okay, looks like go underwater, push the block there. Maybe that'll allow us out. And then over there, that looks like that's a crystal. Oh. That wall has the walking material and it has a circle on it. So maybe we come over here and then we'll be able to get pulled over there. Okay. First let's get this chest. Okay, key, good. Okay, we actually have a decent amount of air. That's not too bad. Wouldn't want to try to explore the bottom of the ocean or anything, but for these pools, it seems to be sufficient. Okay. Skulls float. Somewhat. Okay. Boxes float. I don't know if that helps us at all. Okay, so we just need to walk off into that. I actually feel very much like when we were playing Portal 2, and we had the tubes that energy that could push or pull things, move things around. I'm kind of curious which came out first, this or Portal 2. Wonder if either one drew inspiration from the other. Okay, there we go. Hit it again. Did I turn it off? There we go. Ah. Okay. Those don't look much like BMOS, because we're used to seeing BMOS, I think, usually being more roundish, and the eye on top being more prominent, but that's definitely a BMOS behavior there. So, okay. Okay, we've got a wall here. We can go up. There's a crystal. Okay, well, so what's this? This crystal might just be to open this door. Yep, that's just to open that door. Hey, another piece of heart. Okay, heart container. That's good, because early on in Zelda games, I always feel a little bit exposed by the fact that we have so few hearts, and I'm not the best at avoiding damage, so anything that can help us. By late in the game, when we have a lot of heart containers, I often don't feel it's necessary to go for every single last one, but early on, it's definitely a bit of a boon. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, that's interesting. That doesn't seem like it's a very great way to fix that, because, like, now how are you gonna reset it? But I guess resetting it's the Goron's issue, not ours, so. Okay, and once again, so far in both of the dungeons we've seen, we've had this kind of mix of indoor sections and outdoor sections. So I wonder if that'll continue moving forward as well. Okay, so we have these guys just repeatedly launching arrows. Well, now it's just the one guy shooting. What happened to the other guys? Oh. Okay, they are... Okay, if they can see us, they shoot at us. Okay, I thought they were all just, like, aiming in one spot, but I guess while we were out of range, they were all just aiming ahead of them or something. Okay, we have these, like, anchors in the wall. Not really sure what purpose those serve. Okay, so we have... There's a metal box here. That just seems odd. Can I... Can't get, like, a higher angle. That's a little too high. Okay. So we have this spot here. Well, that spot here looks like where we'll be able to put on our boots. Although that's probably not going to help us. That'll just make us a very big target for those guys unless we can get them out of the way first. Oh, Bimos. Okay, small key. No. Okay. They can't hit us through these bars. Let's see. Can we climb up here? No. Okay, let's try going over to this other side. Can I was wondering if maybe I could move this box somehow, but... that's a safety hazard. Ramp's not even complete. You have to start on one side and move over to the other, or you fall right through. Okay, well, thank you for not shooting at me, even though we can clearly see each other. So let's... Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to cross this to get over, looks like. Let's go down into the water just to see if there's anything down there. I think we find a compass soon so we can make sure we're not missing any chests. Okay. The boomerang in the Zelda games is kind of weird because in some games it's an incredibly powerful attack, and in others like this one, like the boomerang does almost nothing to enemies except for like some specific enemies, it seems. So it's more of a puzzle item than a weapon in this game. Okay, is there any? I don't see any chests down here, or any secret areas that we can like walk underwater to get to. Okay. Although it's interesting that we have all this stuff moving around, we still like it's just here for a puzzle. We're still going to have these like pulleys and things in here to kind of try to add some structure, make it feel more like it's all an existent, like it might have some purpose rather than simply being a puzzle. So, okay, so I think probably don't have time to run all the way across. We're gonna have to run, get to these areas and hang out there while it flips over. Let's try this side. See if we can do it in just two. Oh, no, let's go the other way. Okay, there we go. Another elder. Okay, can't use my sword again. Again, we see some chairs, but no bleachers. Again, another bed here, so okay, yeah, that's definitely seeming like one bed per ring area. It's probably the elders' beds. Which, I guess if these are serving some kind of ceremonial purpose, it's not just a sporting event, then maybe, you know, the elders have some kind of responsibility here and need to be, I don't know, maybe a Goron comes in like the dead of night and needs, like, hey, I have some kind of emergency, I need, you know, some religious help or something. The elder needs to be on hand for, be like, okay, yep, here, I can help you with that. I don't know. Let's see what you have to say. Oh, the young human! I'm pleased to see you make it this far, brother. I am one of the 4 elders of the Goron tribe. I am called Gor Ebizo. You've heard of the plight of our patriarch, otherwise you would not have come to see me. Here, take this, brother. Maybe he's supposed to be missing some teeth or something. Hey, take this, brother. Okay, yep, still have the metal stuff inside. Now, there's one more shard, but seeing you has reminded me of the dangers that line the path to it. There's something that may help you, a weapon said to have been left in this mine by a hero of old. It is beyond price, and so we have protected it through generations. Now, when our tribe balances on the brink of ruin, it could aid in our salvation. The hero's weapon is stored safely up ahead. Talk to the guard and take it with you, with the blessing of the Gorons. Okay. So we'll get some special weapon. And in return, we'll help them break some of these pots. Okay. Now this on the wall definitely seems to be some writing, rather than just a design. Either writing or these things at the end look like maybe they could be hash marks or something. Like it's some kind of a tally of something. More handprints. It's always the right hand, never the left hand. Okay, rupee, nice. And then this shrine's all fenced off. You can't get at it. But it had a green stone instead of a red one. Oh, no, I want to go on the ladder, not on. Seems like there's a slight camera change there or something that just throws off the aim ever so slightly. Or maybe I'm just really bad at controlling Link. have to say, it's also kind of odd. Those ladders seem a little small for Gorons, considering they're just the right size for Link. Everything about this mine seems like it'd be much easier to travel as Link than as a Goron. With the exception of, I guess, Gorons, assuming they're still resistant to heat, they wouldn't have to worry as much in the fiery areas. Also, it said there's a weapon that belonged to a hero of old, and the Gorons have been protecting it, but it doesn't say that it was a Goron hero. I wonder if this area might have been... Maybe this was like a combination... Okay, so where... My bearings. Just want to see, am I over walkway? Yes, okay. Maybe this used to be like a joint venture between the Gorons and humans. And then at some point, the either the humans left or the Gorons took over. We don't really have any indication, I think, of how long it's been since people have worked the mine, so it's possible that it could even just be as recent as, you know, the Gorons having their, you know, telling the humans to stay off of Death Mountain. You know, maybe that's, you know, maybe just like a couple months ago there were humans here working this part and Gorons working the other part. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. It seems like mini boss area. Oh, human. What business does a human have coming here? None. No business. Well, let me answer. Don't answer for me, if you're going to ask the question. This is a forbidden place. I will protect this treasure from you. Oh. Whoa. I don't know if hitting him in the belly's doing anything. It seems to let me do it a couple times before he starts blocking, though, so... Okay, now let's try to see if we can, like, get around him or something. Ow. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so we're going to want to try to fight him, get him to go into a ball. Okay, then we need to put the boots on and probably like throw him off while he's in ball form. Ah, okay, that is tough to make that transition. Okay. Okay, I'm a little too close, I think. Okay, we go for a wind-up. Okay, I'm hitting the button. Why are you not grabbing? There we go. Okay, I need to not be quite so close, I guess. Hold A. Okay, need to probably get him off the edge. Ah. Come on, dude. There we go. No, that's not the way I wanted to throw him. Okay, just a second, dude. I need to get some, drink of milk here. No, I didn't even throw you that way. There we go. Okay, yeah. There we go. Okay, took us a little while to figure out that fight, but... Oh, that hurt a lot. Who knew that humans were capable of such feats of strength? Oh, maybe you are going to see the patriarch of our tribe? Ah, so that is why you're here. In that case, take the weapon of the hero of the past. But in exchange, you must save the patriarch of our tribe. That's exactly what I was planning on doing anyway. Okay, then they're filling with lava to get this thing back up. Presumably they have a way to reattach it. But with skills like yours, even the patriarch can be brought back to his senses. Interesting to kind of see the kind of metal plate armor there used on him. You don't usually see Gorons wearing much in the way of clothing or armor, but I guess this guy being a guardian of sorts, he wanted to have more protection in case he faced something that could get through rock. Skills like yours, even the patriarch can be brought back to his senses. Take the hero's weapon and save our patriarch. Okay, I'm assuming... Where's our map? There's our map. Okay. This way is the way we haven't been. It's also, so far, in both dungeons, the mini-boss hasn't been a full enemy. Because in this one, it's this Goron Guardian who's wanting to, he's trying to protect things, then he's like, oh, okay, you're actually a hero. Yeah, go on. In the first one, it was the monkey who was fighting us, but it's because he was being controlled somewhat. Alright, the hero's bow. This treasure of the Gorons is said to have once belonged to a hero from the past. Okay, set it to a button, you can carry up to 30. Yeah, look at the size of the grip on the front. Don't think that would ever fit a Goron hand, so this probably this is probably a human hero of the past. But somebody that the Gorons recognized as a hero and wanted to protect this relic of his. I kind of like I guess the metal bits on the top and bottom are probably meant to be sort of a guard for your hand, so if an enemy got close and tried to make a slash at your hand, it's helping protect it at least a little bit. So, okay. Whoa! Was not expecting that thing to be carrying a whole bundle of arrows in its fiery body. Let's... Oh. Okay, I need to get... Okay, well. Is there any more of these things up there? Not hearing the enemy music, so probably not. Okay, so maybe we hit... Oh, there's enemy music. Where'd you come from? Oh, maybe they keep on spawning because that way you can't run out of arrows if they keep on dropping arrows. Okay. Oh, great, that looks like Beamos there. But they're not spinning. Okay. So we have this room. These little alcoves off to the side. Seem to have some Beamos statues. Or if they're not Beamos, they at least look very similar to Beamos. Okay. What's going on here? Can we move? Looks like there's grooves in front. It also looks like we can't move these things. Okay. Okay, it looks like that's the same writing over all of them, so that's not probably a puzzle. Just some kind of decoration, although the lack of symmetry or recognizable pictures makes me think that that's... Well, that one's reversed for some reason. Okay, then that one's reversed. Reverse. Okay, so those are the only two that aren't reversed, I guess, or three. Or perhaps it's better to say that those three are reversed. Is this a puzzle? I mean, the lack of any... Like, I don't recognize any symbols in there, which makes me... Like, or pictures, which makes me think that it's not a... That and the lack of symmetry make me think that it's some kind of a... some kind of writing. Or maybe some kind of an abstract, like a chart or something. Okay, so we have all of... Oh. Oh, all of you have turned on. Oh dear. Okay, can I hit you in the eye? Is that something? That is indeed how we do it. Okay. Up, and when we did that, the things that were holding it up went into it, or went into the ground, so we can move this. We'll do that with the other ones there. But I just noticed there's like these clamps on the ground, that's why we couldn't move the push or pull the ones that were inactive. And behind it is a Goron symbol. So these Beamos were seemingly made by the Gorons. And interestingly enough, I think in Zelda 2, not Zelda 2, in Ocarina of Time, not sure why I was thinking Zelda 2, but in Ocarina of Time, the first time we encountered the Beamos, as I recall, was Dodongo's Cavern, which was also the first dungeon associated with Gorons. Okay, that's not too bad. I like that we can easily beat the Beamos here. It's not just like, yeah, they're invincible and you have to, you know, just move around them. Yeah, okay, there's 4 brackets for each of these. They're being held very securely in place. Except for the 2 that were by the open things that look like they've been kind of thrown to the side somehow. Not sure what that's all about. But they still came to life when the one over here activated, so it's not like they were completely broken or anything. There's a compass. Okay. A little odd to have the compass be one of the last items we get. Okay, so we got everything that's on the first floor, so that's good. I have a chest to the room next to us, and in the main room, hopefully, okay, the big room, it looks like it comes from the exit here, so that should be easy to get. And then the large room to the top, hopefully those are ones that we can easily get from where we are. I think this was actually mostly to be able to get the bow, so then we can deal with the bokoblins that were firing arrows at us. We should be able to try to snipe them. That's probably how we move forward there. Okay, this is the last elder. Has it always been... I don't think I noticed with the other Goron elders. Has it always been the, this is the Goron village music from Ocarina of Time. And he has a lot of jars. If he likes to get into wine a little bit. Oh, and look, those gecko things has been. Those are some hunting trophies. And he has just the paws themselves. I don't know, the feet, I guess. Not sure what purpose the feet have. I might think eating them, except that you know, Gorons eat rocks, unless that's been changed. Maybe. I mean, just hunting them I can understand if they're a nuisance or something, but I'm not sure why the feet would be separated out. Unless, I wonder, maybe you, if they did have dealings with the humans, maybe they don't eat the feet, but maybe it's like, oh, this is something the humans like to eat, so we'll have those as a delicacy, trade with them, or have them here when they come to visit or something. Okay, and so see him. So we've got green lips and then mix of dark and light, like a very dark brown and a much lighter orange. I'm assuming the darker is some kind of like a tattoo or something, since the brighter orange seems to be the standard Goron color. But if so, that means you spend a lot of time, have a lot of your body just tattooed, I guess. And then seems to kind of have grayish hair, but with this little clump here. And interestingly enough, the stone in here is kind of purple. I was expecting blue, given, you know, the red, green, and then blue being kind of the colors associated with the goddesses. But this one looks purplish. Okay. So, and then on your back, like a lion's face or something. I don't think I checked out the back of the second one we visited. So we saw the one guy had the like steam vents all over him. This guy has a lion's face. Okay. Ah, you're here at last. I heard that you might pay a visit, young human. I am farsighted in all things. Here you go, the last key shard. Combine all 3 shards. Oh, yep, and there, all 3 of them are combined. So we can still see where they stick together, but they should hold together pretty well. Collected all 3 key shards and completed the big key. Hurry to the boss. If you use that key, you can open the room where Darbus, the tribal patriarch, is being held. Who knows how powerful Darbus is in his new grotesque form, but I suppose I should trust your power considering you came this far. Hurry now to the patriarch's room. Oh, interesting. So in this purple room, we got a purple rupee. I wasn't specifically checking to see if the rupees matched. Like, I think we got rupees in all the rooms. Wasn't seeing if they matched the color of those, but I thought the last room had a yellow rupee, which when it was a green jewel in the altar. So I don't know. Doesn't seem like that's a rule that carries over, at least. Whoa, lots of fire slugs up there. Okay, so we've got snipe the slugs from here. I'll take out a couple at a time, it seems. You. Oh, that's right. Probably need to hit his tail. Okay, we'll probably have to just fight him the normal way. I don't want to waste all my arrows on him. Oh. Okay. Trying to see if I could climb over. I guess we just needed to push. Ah. Okay, well. Briefly excited to see the bundle of arrows. Still not sure why we still have all these fire creatures getting, having arrows inside of them. Seems a little bit odd. And, like, just normal arrows, not like, they don't seem like magical fire arrows or anything. Okay. Don't see any enemies up there. We know there's the one gecko thing still. So this will be interesting, because I don't think we can really move. Can't really move around very well like this, so it'll be hard to dodge. But maybe if we snipe from here. Oh, there we go. Okay, the boomerang we couldn't use while upside down, but the bow we seem to be able to, so that's good. Another purple rupee, but it won't fit in your wallet now, so let's put it back. Well, that's an interesting touch, that if we can't... I don't think we've seen that in any of the games before, but if we can't fit a rupee in our wallet, like here, we can just barely not fit it into our wallet. We put it back so that we can, you know, go spend some rupees or get a bigger wallet and come back, and not have to waste the rupee. It can be kind of irritating sometimes, like this. I actually wouldn't mind missing out on 7 rupees, you know, to be able to fill up my rupee. Well, okay, wow, that... Seeing Link just sink into the lava like that seemed almost like that was going to be a permanent end to our hero. Fortunately, I guess lava just kind of stings a little and warps you back to the where you came in from. So like something like this, I actually wouldn't mind missing out on 7 rupees to be able to fill up my wallet, but it does mean that, you know, when, especially early on when we have a smaller wallet, we don't necessarily have to worry about losing a bunch of rupees. And if we ever find ourselves in need of rupees later in the game, we can always come back later and maybe find some chests that we couldn't collect and get some more rupees later. So. Whoa, okay. Oh, you're like a water version of that thing that was spitting fire at us before. Okay, so you're not a frog, you're a fish. I don't want to take these guys out first. I think I still have to go... Wait, no I don't. I was gonna say I need to go up there to be able to get access to this, but I can shoot it from here. I'll also take these things out. Maybe. Oh yeah, they have the Goron symbol again on their back as well. See right there. And here I guess in the setting In Ocarina of Time, they definitely didn't seem like they were made by Gorons. They almost seemed like they were creatures themselves. Here they seem far more mechanical, and being in this mine, I can more easily imagine them being things that the Gorons had built in order to help protect the mines. Oh, okay. Easy. What's the range on this thing? Can I hit them from this range, or are they... Oh, I can. Nice. Then again, we also saw in Wind Waker, we saw Beamos, I think the first time was at the Tower of the Gods. And there as well, oh, okay, those are like explosive barrels. And there they just seemed like they were these things on top of a pillar, that they seem more construct than creatures, so... Ah, I see. Now we can move this thing. Oh, can I do the same? Is that an explosive barrel behind him? It is. It was. It actually seems kind of odd to hear this, like, really ominous dungeon music while we're running around outside in the sunlight. Okay, so we need to drop that thing so that we'll have a place to land, because this will drop us off like right where that thing would be. So there has to be a way probably to get up. There's also a couple chests in here. Let's see what's down here. Chest underwater, maybe? Oh, yep, there's a chest down there. Okay, so let's... Another purple rupee that we can't get. Okay, so there's 100 rupees in this dungeon that we can't get at the moment. Shooting one of these ropes do it? Yes. So I was thinking it was like 2 ropes that were tied on to that post. That makes me think that maybe it's just 1 rope that's looped over so that we can, hitting one of them will just completely snap it off. What? Okay, well. There we go. I was doing kind of a lift up and drop down thing, which seems kind of unnecessary considering that it doesn't seem to have a distance, like a limit on how far it can pick something up. Okay, so let's... Oh, fairy. Excuse me, fairy, just a second, let me, come here. There we go. Alright, good. But that's what I want. Okay, so let's see where... How do we get up here? I'm assuming the chest is up there, maybe? Unless it's down. Let's see if we can... Is there a... No, it doesn't really look like there's a path down there. But how would we get up there? The magnet doesn't seem to travel over that portion, so I don't think we can do that. Does it have something to do with this metal box? But that doesn't seem to... Doesn't seem to be much we can do there. I mean, there's some of that netting we might be able to climb if we could get over to it. Part of me is thinking it can't be up there. It has to be... I'm thinking it must be where all those chests, or not chests, where the barrels and things were. But... maybe it's like we need a bomb or something? Or maybe it's just something... maybe it is up there, but we need another item to be able to get up there? Well, I don't think we need it to progress, so I'm guessing it's either rupees or a heart piece. And we might be coming back here again if we need rupees later, so maybe we'll try to come back and see what, see if we get any items later on that might be able to help us. Oh, ow. Ow, ow. Running low on time, but we should have enough time to at least beat this dungeon, I think, unless it ends up being an incredibly difficult fight. Which it might well be. I don't really remember this dungeon too well. There's some more of those symbols. Oh, hey. Sorry, buddies. I was looking at the markings over your door. That was kind of unexpected. There's the Goron symbol again. And this time we know explicitly that this has been locked to like lock away the patriarch. I wonder if this was his room before something happened and they had to lock him away, or if it's he had quarters elsewhere and then they had to lock him in here. Oh. That is a big Goron. I mean, not big Goron big, but that's... Oh, he's wearing a mask that... It's Sauron! There's like eyes, nose, mouth there, but then above the jewel, like the shiny bit's also in a mouth with little eyes and stuff above it. Oh. Oh dear. This is Twilit Igniter Virus. Okay, don't want that. Glowy spot, hit it with the arrow. Okay. Is there something I can do while... Do some of these chains, maybe? Oh, I can grab chain. Oh, grab chain. There we go. Boots. Grab the chain. He falls down. Probably run, hit him in. His body is not altogether there. We can see right through it. Okay. Probably catch up, grab this, then put the boots on. Oh. Okay. Makes me wonder how the confrontation between Gandalf and the Balrog would have gone if Gandalf had had iron boots. Actually, this does seem very Balrog inspired. Flame Beast, the Balrog used a flaming whip, which, you know, these chains are very reminiscent of. Not quite the same. But, and not just flame, but flame and shadow, which is exactly what a Balrog is. Goron Patriarch. Oh, fuse shadow. That's what it is, isn't it? Well done. Now we have 2 fused shadows. Okay, fused shadows. That's. You know, you've been very helpful so far. So as a reward, I'll tell you an interesting story. Oh, please do. Zant. Okay, it's kind of a short story, but it's not the worst I've heard. Oh, there's more. That's the name of the King of Darkness who cast this pall of shadows over your world. He's very strong. You would be nothing to him in your current state. But Zant will never be my king. I have nothing but scorn for his supposed strength. Not that your Zelda is much better. It still appalls me that this world of light is controlled by that princess. A carefree youth, a life of luxury. How does that teach duty? But I guess I shouldn't begrudge her the circumstances of her life. She didn't choose it after all, and I would never wish harm on her. No, as long as I can get my hands on a few shadows, I'll be just fine. Okay. I guess it's good that you don't wish harm on Zelda. That's it might kind of put us at odds. Well, just one more left, shall we? Well, I mean, can we talk to the Patriarch here? Seems to be getting a bit better. Now we'll first grab this. Okay, new heart container. Oh. Okay, you seem more normal sized. What am I doing here? My head, it aches. Is that all you say? So much pain, I cannot remember anything. Okay. Well, I guess we'll probably speak to you once we're back at the village. Want to go outside? Are you all done here? We'll see if there's any immediate cutscenes or dialogue that we have to do. Otherwise, as soon as we can save it, we'll call it a night. Well, I'm save it right here, but let's see what's going on afterwards first. Oh, all the way out into the hot springs. Not the hot springs, the spirit springs, which maybe these are the hot springs they were talking about. Yeah, I guess we did encounter these down in Kakariko Village. Looks like there's some steam coming off of them. Okay, heroic JJ48. North of here, across the plain, and past the Great Stone Spirit in the lands guarded by the Spirit Lanayru. You shall find one who you seek. JJ48. Ilya. You've got to save Ilya. Yes, I'm on it. Working towards it. Don't need you to tell me how to hero. So, those monsters left me with the other kids, but they must have taken her somewhere else. Whenever I thought I couldn't go on, I would think of you and Ilya and hold on. See, I'm fine now. Remember what I told you back in Ordon? When I grow up, I'm going to be just like you. So you don't have to worry about me anymore. Go help Ilya. Okay, so when you grow up, you're going to have little kids trying to tell you what to do as well. Leave the children to me. I will watch over them. I swear it. not let their fates trouble you. Go to those who need you. In Hyrule, countless tales are told of the ancient hero, and your deeds bring them all to mind. May the graces of the great goddesses who shaped Hyrule bear you on your way. So in Wind Waker, we already saw the, the Link in that game dressed up in green clothes because, the memory of the hero of time. And this game also has a memory of the hero. So, wondering maybe that older hero was another Link. Possibly the same Link, possibly the one from Ocarina of Time, but possibly a different one. So, okay. This seems like a good place to stop. Next week we will head up to Lanayru, and, I guess we'll see if that's... We'll try to head up that way. I don't know if that's actually our next destination, or if we end up getting sidetracked and going somewhere else, but we'll make some progress. So, as a reminder, this Friday I will not be streaming, but next Monday, and I believe the Friday after, I should be available to stream. So, with that, thank you for joining me. Have a good evening and a good week, and see you next time.